Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a video that I don't believe I've ever done before, and the reason I'm doing this is because the Sephora VIB Rouge sale is going on right now until I believe the 13th, and I was kind of stumped on what I wanted to purchase from the sale, and I was trying to think of things that I may need or things that I'm fixing to run out of, and also new things that are out. And I asked you guys on Snapchat for your suggestions. A few of you guys sent me things that you were really liking or things that I should look into, and so I've seen a couple of these videos on YouTube when the sales have happened in the past, and so I thought it would just be fun to share with you guys things that I think you might be interested in and a few of my favorite items from Sephora that you can get during the VIB Rouge sale. So I'm just going to be talking about the products that I'm really interested in right now and a few of just my all-time favorite products. So if you guys need suggestions on what to purchase from the 15% off sale, then I got you covered. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I normally do is look at products that are a little bit more on the pricey side and products that I wouldn't normally spend the full price for, and a lot of the times that includes skincare. I feel like skincare is so expensive now. It's getting to be just where you can't find an eye cream under $40. So one of my favorite skincare products that is a little bit more on the pricey side that I have been using for at least the past 6 months now is the bareMinerals Skin Longevity Vital Power Infusion Serum. So this is basically like a really lightweight serum that is just going to help replenish your skin. For me, what I found that it did the most was help to balance my skin out. You guys know I have super dry skin and it's just like always a desert, and after I used this for about 4 months, I really started to notice that my skin texture was evening out. I didn't have dry patches on my face all the time, and if you read the reviews on this on Sephora, it's like it has amazing reviews. So this is definitely something to look into if you're looking for just something that's gonna give your skin that really healthy glow and really just help to balance your skin out. Because I was kind of skeptical on this, and I kind of thought like, okay, is it just me seeing these results? But then I went and I read the Sephora reviews, and they were like, people were having the same results that I was. So this is something to definitely check out if you need something added to your skincare routine. Another product from that same line is the bareMinerals Clay Chameleon Transforming Clay Cleanser. So this is just like the name says, it's a red clay-based cleanser, and you basically apply it to your face dry, and you massage it into your skin, and it gets all of the impurities out. It's the closest thing that bareMinerals has now to an exfoliant. They got rid of their powder exfoliator and kind of replaced it with this, because what this cleanser is made to do is to really pull out impurities in your skin. You can also use this as a mask on your face, just leave it on for 5 minutes. So it just really detoxes the skin, and my face just feels so plush, so soft after I use this. I would definitely say that this is a secondary cleanser for me though. I don't use this specifically to wash and get the makeup off my face. I use this as like a secondary cleanser where I want to go in and make sure I have everything completely off of my face. So yes, this is a very interesting cleanser, and it just makes my skin feel awesome after I use it, and it's definitely something that I feel like you guys could treat yourself with. Next up are a couple of lip products that I have really been enjoying. One is brand new from Buxom, and I think for those of you who really like liquid lipsticks but you don't like the super drying feel, you'll really like this formula from Buxom. So these are the Wildly Whipped lightweight liquid lipsticks from Buxom. I will say that these are more of like a cream finish liquid lipstick, and like, are you just out to sabotage my video right now? Is that what you're trying to do? Come here. Are you out to sabotage? That's what you're trying to do, isn't it? You're not allowed to lick me in videos now, Ollie, because someone said that it was disgusting that I let you lick me. We don't care about those biatches, do we? No, we don't. So anyways, these are more of like a cream finish liquid lipstick. They don't dry down 100%. They do still have a little bit of a transfer, but they are comfortable on the lips and they still give you that matte finish, that matte liquid lipstick finish. So I have the shade Centerfold right here. This is it swatched on the back of my hand. It's like a pretty mid-tone nude color, a little bit of a brown and peach mixed in, but they also have, they have a really nice color selection. They also have some that are more on the mauve side. I believe they have a nude that's even lighter than this one, and then they have really bright colors. So these are definitely something to look into if you are a liquid lipstick lover. Sephora is really starting to expand on the Anastasia products. For a long time they were just carrying the brow products. Now they're starting to bring in the glow kits and the liquid lipsticks and the glosses. So I actually got a couple of their glosses around Christmas time, and one that I just first of all love the formula. They are now some of my favorite gloss formulas. They remind me of a higher end version of the NYX Butter Glosses, but I would still say I like the Butter Glosses better. But they have such a better color selection, and the color payoff on these are super pigmented. So I'm wearing one shade right now called Butterscotch, and this is just a really pretty, just perfect nude gloss. Really opaque, almost like a full coverage liquid gloss. So that's the shade right there. I just love this color. I have a couple other shades. I have Kristen and I think Vintage is the other one I have. Those are really pretty, more like pinky shades. But if you guys are looking for really nice, just full-on glosses, these also last really good on the lips. I would definitely check these out, and particularly this color. I love this color for an everyday nude. So I had to throw this in there because Sephora is carrying it, and it is the bareMinerals Neutral Attraction Palette, and most of you guys saw in my past couple videos where basically they were all about this palette. I collaborated with bareMinerals. I did not create this palette, but they basically asked me to be the social influencer behind the launch, and so when you go to the bareMinerals website, you'll see my tutorial by this palette. They posted on their Facebook page. They kind of just asked me to be the face behind this palette, which was a big deal for me, and a lot of you guys said you were going to buy it from Sephora with your 15% off VIB Rouge discount. So this is what the palette looks like. I don't think I've formally shown this on camera, the actual colors in here, but you get 6 ready eyeshadows, 2 ready blushes, a luminizer, and a bronzer. And if you want to see what these look like, I did a full tutorial with this palette. I have pictures on my Instagram. So yeah, this is just a really great neutral palette that bareMinerals has released. And if you're the type of person that just likes a quick everyday neutral look, this is definitely the palette for you. I mean, it seriously does not get any more neutral than the shades that come in this palette. So yeah, this is definitely something to check out for all my bareMinerals lovers. bareMineral lovers out there. If you have not seen it yet, this is the palette, and again, I just want to thank you guys for supporting me. I mean, I would never have been able to collaborate with bareMinerals on this palette if it wasn't for you guys, so wanted to throw this in there because it is available at Sephora. This is something I splurged on during the last VIB Rouge event around Christmas, and it is the Laura Mercier Shimmer Block in the shade Pink Mosaic. I just lusted after this. Every time I went to Sephora, I was like, man, I just love how pretty this is. And my friend swatched it on her hand one day, and I was like, you know what? I can't. I've got to have this in my life. So this is basically like a version of, you know, Bobbi Brown's Shimmer Brick, like a MAC Soft and Gentle highlight. It's just that really ultra, not glittery, but shiny highlight, and it has such a beautiful color combination in here. You have a color you can use as a blush, you've got this gorgeous like bronzy rose gold color, and then you have your 2 lighter shades that you could just specifically use as cheek highlights or highlights on the top of your cheekbones. So this is just absolutely gorgeous. I'll do some individual swatches for you guys. I am just obsessed with this. It is so pretty, especially the rose gold shade in here. I've used this even as eyeshadows. I've taken this with me and used it as an actual eyeshadow quad. I just love this. I think it's such a splurgy item, but it's just gorgeous. I don't think the swatches are really going to do it justice. Back here are the swatches. You probably won't even be able to see them, but just go look up swatches of this on Google because it is just so pretty. I'm sure a lot of you guys will be using your discounts on foundations. I feel like that's another thing that people really splurge on, because foundations nowadays can be over $60, especially if you're shopping for them at Sephora. And so I wanted to share two of my favorite and past favorite summer foundations. The first one is the NARS Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizer. Now I know this says it's a tinted moisturizer, but it has a medium coverage to it. It's the best tinted moisturizer that I could possibly ever ask for. I always take this on vacation with me during the summertime. Has SPF, lasts really long on the skin, and it just looks so natural and great, especially if you're at the beach and you just want to throw something on. This is something to look into. They also now have the Velvet Matte skin tints that are very similar to this, just a matte version. So if you're more on the oily side, definitely check those out. But I just love this. I rave about it every single year. A new favorite this year is the Becca Aqua Luminous Perfecting Foundation. And I wasn't a huge fan of this when I tried it at first, but I was not applying it with the right brush. So once I started applying it with my foundation brush that I normally use, it's just like this ultra glowy radiant foundation. So for those of you who like foundations that are just glowy to the max, this is like probably the glowiest foundation, if that's even a word. It gives my skin just this radiant highlighted look. It is just seriously, it's also very hydrating on your skin. It doesn't feel heavy. So if you guys are looking for something like this, this is like top market right now. I mean, it is just, oh, glow from within. Sunbeams just bathing my face with the glowiness of the heavens. To go along with foundations, I also wanted to talk about concealers, and I have one favorite concealer that I've just been using consistently for like the past 3 or 4 months, and that's the bareMinerals Bare Skin Concealer. This is the serum concealer. It is so unbelievably great. At first I thought, okay, this is really close to the Urban Decay Naked Skin, but now after using it for a while, I feel like it's a little bit better than Urban Decay Naked Skin. It has a little bit more coverage in my opinion. This is definitely like a full coverage concealer, but it does not crease on you. It just blends into your skin, melts like right into your face. You can't even tell you're wearing it. And it's also fairly inexpensive for a concealer. Concealers are also something else that are really getting up there in the pricey range. I want to say that this is $20. So with your 15% off, you would get a little bit of a better deal on it. And honestly, I think it is totally worth it. It is a beautiful, beautiful concealer. I get asked a lot of the times what I use on my brows. My brows are just like super basic. I use the Anastasia Perfect Brow Pencil. So if you're thinking about investing in a new brow product and you're just someone who likes a really nice polished everyday brow, this is amazing. I love it way more than the Brow Wiz. I've said this over and over again. I mean, my brows just, I love the way they look, and the formula on this isn't too soft, but it's not too hard. It's just that perfect everyday brow look. So I wanted to include this because this is just like a staple in my everyday makeup, and I feel like it just doesn't get enough love just because it looks like a basic pencil, but trust me, it is just the best pencil for your brows, again, if you really like just that natural polished look. Alright guys, so I think those are all of the suggestions that I have. A few of you guys asked what I was looking into purchasing from the sale, and I have a few things in my cart right now. I got a sample of the Lancome Teint Idole foundation, the Teint Idole 24-hour foundation, the liquid version. I'm wearing it right now. I really like the way it looks on my skin, so I'm thinking about possibly investing in this foundation. Also in my cart is the Anastasia Glow Kit, the one that's a little bit more on the warmer side. I know for sure I definitely want that. I've been wanting that for a while. And I've also been lusting over the new Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye Quads. So she's came out with, I think, 4 or 5 different eye quads, and I'm really lusting over the Plum Quad. It just looks so, so pretty, and it's made for green eyes, which I have. So that's something I'm looking into. Don't know if I'm going to splurge on it yet. And then a skincare item I've really been trying to research is the Dr. Jart Ceramidin Lotion. If you guys have tried that, let me know in the comments down below, because that's something that is definitely more on the pricey range. It's around $40, but it's supposed to be really amazing for dry skin if you get, you know, occasional like really dry patches on your face. The whole ceramidin line from Dr. Jart is supposed to be amazing. He has a ceramidin liquid, a ceramidin cream, and a ceramidin balm, and I'm looking into the liquid because I've read that you can just layer it with anything, like underneath your makeup, underneath your creams. So yeah, let me know if you tried that, but that's what's in my cart right now. I doubt I will be getting all of that. So yeah, I'm probably only gonna get a couple of those things I just talked about, but that's what's in my cart right now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you some suggestions if you are still looking for things to add to your cart. And if you have, again, any suggestions for me, like if you think I need to check something out, leave it down below. And I want to thank you guys so much for all of your recent support and just supporting my channel, watching my videos, and just supporting me through the opportunities that I've been given. I just feel really blessed and just so happy to have really humble and kind subscribers like you guys. So that is it for this video. I will stop with the sappiness and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.